Let's see what they're talking about. Everybody ready? Let me get a 1 in the chat if you guys are ready to watch 34 things to do when you are alone. Also, I for sure was subbed to Speed on this channel. Why am I not subbed? Yo, YouTube tripping, bro. 3, 2, 1, bang.
Action is the antidote to despair. Joan Baez. I have a love-hate relationship with being alone.
They love to start these videos with banger-ass quotes, and I love to pause 1 second in and talk about them. Action is the antidote to despair. Yeah. And this one is so hard sometimes, because sometimes when you're sad, all you really want to do is just fucking sit there and be sad, and you have to get up and do something. And like, it's so much easier said than done. Like, oh, but like really, when you have things to do and activities and you're having fun, it's you almost don't even have time to be sad. You know what I mean? You're so occupied. Obviously you can still be sad while being occupied, obviously. But like, doing things is always going to be better in that situation, to me, than not doing things. Frankie, how do you do it now? Oh wait, how do you do it? How do you deal with all of your past decisions? For anybody watching on YouTube, we were just talking about regrets from the last video. So this is a conversation dating back to the last video. But I mean, just like I was saying, I deal with my past decisions by knowing that I love where I am now. I love I love who I am. I'm proud of who I am. I look around my room, I was able to move into a house with my friends. Just for me personally, like, I have my girlfriend. I feel like I've accomplished a lot. At the end of the day, those things are all cool. But at the end of the day, I feel like I'm just proud of how I act. I'm proud of how I carry myself. I think I turned out okay. And if I can appreciate who I am, then I can't. How could I have a regret? Because that got me here. Obviously, if I look back on things that I did, do I cringe? For sure. Some things that I did when I was younger, I definitely look back on and cringe hard. And I'm like, because you wouldn't do it now. But that's the point, is that you wouldn't do it now. You're a person who would not do those things, right? So acknowledging that you are meant to fuck up as a person and that you are not a person that would do those things now is like, okay, well, we're here. You know what I mean? We're here now. I can't change it. And I like who I am now, you know? It's a lot of different things and ways of thinking that is like kind of combines into this, like, we're good. You need it's a lot of tools that I feel like people need and ways of thinking that can get you to this point of like, we're good. And I will say though, like, I'll be honest, recently, I haven't been great. I'll be honest, I have not, like, literally, like, yesterday, early in the day, like, I just felt like, I felt blah, bro. I feel like I haven't been in this, like, living in the now mindset recently. I haven't been as excited to make things maybe as I was. I feel like if you guys watched the Castle Crashers stream, I kind of felt almost gross after Castle Crashers. And I almost wanted to apologize in the Discord because I felt like I was being such a baby during Castle Crashers. Like, even going into it, like, I maybe wasn't, like, I didn't feel maybe as excited as I should. Like, I sat down after and I'm like, God damn it, motherfucker. Like, you play games for a living. You're playing a child's game. And you're sitting here, like, not enjoying what you have. Like, and I just couldn't get out of that part of my head. With all of that, like, all of that being like, this is why, and this is why you shouldn't feel like that. I just couldn't get out of it. Which is just a normal thing that I have just surrendered to. The fact that, like, you know, sometimes those feelings are just going to come and sometimes they're going to go. You know what I mean? But I think getting back to a healthy headspace and a perspective on those things and acknowledging that you'd rather not feel that way is how you feel good most of the time. I think sometimes I have like 3 bad days in a row and think that I've had a bad month. You know what I mean? Joe does that with every group game. Yeah, he did it with Mafia, and he apologized. And I was like, there's no need to apologize. I literally said to Joe, I'm like, there's no need to apologize. But then I apologized to Truth after Castle Crashers because I was like, I feel really bad. Like, you wanted to play this game, and I feel like I'm being like a fucking baby about it. No, I was definitely bitching on Castle Crashers. I'm excited to finish it because it is a good game. I was just dying a lot, but like I was like, I don't know why I genuinely was like getting to a point where I wasn't enjoying it. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I think the last few days have been definitely better for me personally. Definitely I had to get back. This happens to me a lot. Like every few months, I'm like super zoned in, happy, good perspective, and then I think I just start to lose it a little, and then I just need like a reset. Recently, my reset was taking half an edible and playing Minecraft until 1 a.m, and then listening to Minecraft music and writing in my journal. That was my reset. Was a great reset. I feel a lot better now. What does this one say? Hang on. Frankie, I used to watch you on Pretty Cool Dudes, and I love the way you acted, and I never knew you were a streamer and how much I actually related. I've not been doing so good, and life's been kicking me down, and I try to get back up. It's just hard. Do you have any advice? The best, just everything that I'm saying right now, just as a whole, but for that in specifically, like, that's what life does, bro. And there are going to be moments where it just feels like you can't catch a fucking break. You know what I mean? Like, it just feels fucking impossible. And then you're going to come out the other end of that, because everyone has that feeling where it feels like you just can't get up. And then when you come out the other end, you now have this feeling of, oh, I'm the guy that came out of the other end of that. You know? You can't, like, when you go through things, that's another thing too. When you go through things, hold the fucking badge on your chest, bro. I'm not saying to be like prideful, but acknowledge who you are and what you've gone through. Don't just go through things in life and be like, okay, fuck it. But, and then like not, like, attach that to who you are, you know? When you get through that, you are the guy that made it through the other end of that tunnel that you didn't even think had an end to it. And then that just puts you fucking here, dude. You know what I mean? Thank you. I don't know why, but you and Joe are almost the same personality-wise, and I love that. I love Joe. I mean, and I told Joe when he first followed me, I was like literally one of the first things I said was like, I just want to let you know, like, you are like genuinely like a huge inspiration to just mainly the way that I stream and the way that I try to grow my community. I think he does it the right way. And when I watched Joe, I was like, yeah. I feel like that's why so many people resonate with him, because I feel like most people are clippers, you know what I mean? Most people are just straight entertainers. And I consider myself an entertainer. I want to be an entertainer, but I don't want to be so one-sided to the point where it doesn't feel real. You know what I mean? I love that balance. Nah, Joe's the GOAT, bro. He's GOAT. I think he's doing streaming the way that he's doing streaming in a way where like for people who don't understand streaming and why you would watch a streamer, I feel like he kind of just like invented his own lane of it. You know what I mean? Like, to like for people who are like, I don't get why you'd ever watch a streamer like just like play games all day. It's just like it's border, like, especially like the Reacts days is borderline just like a YouTube video and a radio show almost. Like, you just throw it on and listen.
Depending on how I approach the situation, a few days spent by myself can either recharge my social battery, make me feel like I have my life together, and allow me to prioritize, focus up, and get back in touch with myself. Or I can dive into a deep depression and feel like I don't have any friends. And if I do have friends, they're probably all hanging out without me, having fun / talking about how happy they are that I'm not there. There's a fine line between being alone and being lonely. For me, personally, the difference between feeling isolated and feeling invigorated really comes down to how I spend my time.
And notice that every single one where he was lonely and sad, he's on his fucking phone. Like, I'm sorry. I know that I make content that most people view on a phone. I try not to be the rot shit that is most content on the phone. But just for me specifically, bro. Speed a bit. Anyway, for me, I have to get off my phone sometimes. It's not sometimes, almost all the time I have to be off my phone. Like, I really get just like the fucking Gray scene where it's just like, and then like I just feel bad about scrolling, so I keep scrolling. Like a week ago, almost a week ago today, it was Thursday of last week, I just like scrolled all morning and wanted to get a video done. And then I scrolled the rest of the day, and then I went to the gym, and then I scrolled, and then I did something at night, and that was it. And I was like, I am just wasting. I'm wasting away. I am just wasting away. And like, there's so much I want to do, and just being on your phone makes you forget that. I hate that phones are necessary for life these days. Of course, there are things I like about having a phone, but ultimately I think it's just a burden on my life. Me too. Me too. I think ultimately, like, it's almost too hard of a thing to like manage your relationship to. Like, I try to, but I can't do like, okay, I'll just have like a 10-minute scroll break. Like, I can't. It's either all or none, basically. I can't. It's so hard to manage. If I have a really good day, I have 1 hour of screen time. If I have a really bad day, I have like 9 hours of screen time. And that's just what it is. That's not a coincidence. You know what I mean? I think maybe if you're consuming the right stuff, yeah. But I'm not. If you're just consuming educational content all day and like, I don't know, like fun stuff and like, you know, you have a free day and that's what you want to do, like, I guess, but like, that's not what I'm doing. I'm just opening up my phone because in the morning, my brain tells me that I need dopamine to wake up. And I just scroll through fucking Instagram and I see 500 million things that I would have never known about. And then I just get up and try to like have my coffee. Like, it's just not the way to do it. Was having relationship issues and told my girlfriend that I'm stepping away, and she asked me what I was going to do, and I said any bullshit that keeps me busy, and then I went and hung out with my family, and it was amazing. Some people, I think, super healthy. People just need that time, bro. People really just need that time to themselves, and there's nothing wrong with it.
So me and the guys put together a list of things that you can do 100% solo that we think are productive, healthy, and just generally good. Number 1. Do as many push-ups as you can. Get those good brain chemicals going. If you do it enough, you can get buff. Number 2.
Workout is a good one. Workout is the best one. Sometimes even working out sometimes is like just like a side form of procrastination for me too, which isn't a great thing. I mean, it is good that I'm not procrastinating on my phone. It's a better form of procrastination. But sometimes if I have something that I know I should be getting done, I'll just go to the gym and say like I couldn't do it. You know what I mean? But definitely a great option.
Read. I think more people need to read in general. We started a book club. You should join it. Number 3.
Great option. I've been reading a little bit more too. Here, show you guys. I got 2 books. 2 books. Pretty good books too. One is great, one is pretty good. The Creative Act by Rick Rubin. And 4,000 Weeks by Oliver Burkeman. Great books, bro. Great books. A little self-helpy. I could probably indulge in like I have a Dune book. I was going to read Dune. But this book is great. This book is not even really self-helpy. Rick Rubin just fucking rules. And this book is great too. Good books. Haven't been reading them as much as I want to, but that's okay. I'm going to do other stuff I want to.
Write a to-do list for the day or for the week or for the rest of your life. I like to make mine really specific. That way, I get to cross more stuff off. It's not just do laundry, it's wash clothes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. This is just me personally. This is just me. I have found that to-do lists are not as much of a net positive for me as I'd like them to be. I feel like I kind of make them to feel like I'm doing something, but like I know what I have to get done. I just like write it down so like I can like look at it and be like, I wrote a to-do list, when that was time I could have just been spending doing the thing. It's again just like, there are some of these that I think are just like healthy procrastination. If it works for you and it really helps you get that shit done, then sure. You know what I mean? Definitely worth the time. For me, not so much.
Dry clothes. Fold clothes. It's more fun to cross stuff off like that. It also stops me from forgetting my clothes in the washer overnight. And if you do leave your clothes in the washer overnight, you must wash them again, or else you will smell like pee, kind of.
Very true.
Number 4, go for a walk.
Yo!
Walk a little further than you think.
W walk.
Walk somewhere that you would usually describe.
Another
as
reason that I think
distance.
another reason that I even consider living in a city is the walkability, but you can walk anywhere.
If you walk long enough, you literally enter a flow state that enhances creative problem solving and cognitive endurance. When we were first working on Speed and talking about this channel before we even launched it, I was walking like 10, 20, 30,000 steps a day. I didn't have anything else to do, so I just walked around. And a lot of what this channel is happened because of the way that my brain was working on a walk.
Might start going for more walks.
Number 5, work on your car. Got nothing going on this weekend? Take your door panel apart and figure out why your passenger window is sticking, and then fix it. You got nothing to fix?
Not a big car guy. My car is working fine. I'm good.
Wash your car. Fixing a nagging little broken thing or making your car look and smell good will make you fall back in love with it.
Probably should do that.
Number 6, get rid of stuff. Having a bunch of crap around me really
did this the other day. This one is good.
Stresses me out. We run a YouTube channel out of my house, so I am actively always getting rid of stuff. If I didn't, I would have tools from 1976 and a bunch of camping gear all over the place. Donate it if it can be donated. Recycle it if it can be recycled, or throw it away. Number 7.
I've been giving away a lot of my clothes too. Like a lot of shirts that I just like don't want to give up, but I know are too small. Now that I live with my friends, I just give it to them. Just give it to them and they take it and it fits them fine.
Journal. I hate journaling. I hate it. I hate it, man. But I do it a lot because I immediately feel the benefits of it as I'm doing it. If you write about how you feel every day, you start to notice patterns and you develop a stronger sense of self-awareness.
Yeah.
Number 8.
It's true. It's a good one. I will say though, I feel like the writing is nice because it slows down your thoughts. Sometimes though, I like to type it on my phone, because of how slow I'm getting my thoughts out. You know what I mean? Like, yo, Chronicle, what is you talking about? But sometimes I just put it on my phone. I think either way is good though. Journaling is a super W. Journaling I would give like A tier.
Clean your place. Either a full clean of your whole
S tier.
home or just a deep
S tier,
clean
S
of a
tier.
single
I'm gonna rank them by tiers now.
room or two. Spend an hour or two deep cleaning your bathroom. Treat your bathroom
S tier.
like a Zen garden that you poop in. Number 9, clean yourself. Look at your nails. When was the last time you cut
A
them?
tier.
Go to speed.co and get yourself a pair of Speed nail clippers. Yup, we made nail clippers. Why? Why not? So go ahead, cut your nails, clean up your mustache, clean up your eyebrows, shave the back of your neck, shave the front of your neck, cover your whole entire body with lotion, put on a bathrobe, make a cup of tea, and watch a movie.
Sometimes I literally will like feel like a disgusting lard, and then I will like take an inch off my beard and I will feel like I'm the greatest to ever do it.
Like, watch it, you know? When was the last time you watched The Prestige? Number 10, clean your pet. Give your dog a bath.
Don't have a pet.
Brush him for like 30 minutes straight. cut his little toenails, clean his little ears.
This is
brush
so
his
fire.
little
I fuck with this dog so heavy.
teeth. Since the Doberman won Westminster, me and Riley have gotten really into making Kobe as black as possible. I got him a black shampoo that reduces the red tones in his coat, and I also got this stuff called show wax that smells like car wax and
I should clean Puff. We should take Puff out and wash him. I'll tell Devin to do that.
makes him really shiny. I first started brushing him a lot because he was shedding all over my house, but it's really turned into like a very special bonding time between me and this animal that lives in my house. If you have a cat, I think...
I want a dog so bad. Fuck me. My girlfriend doesn't want a big dog, guys. I want a big dog, and she doesn't want a big dog. She wants a medium to small, and medium's even pushing it for her, but I don't want a small dog. Get a PCD house dog. That would be fire. Dude, big dogs, I want a husky. I want a husky. I want a big motherfucker that I can, like, wrestle with, bro. I want to hug him. I want to hug that motherfucker. I don't want one of those little dogs you can just, like, pick up by the neck. Like, that's like a cat. That's literally a cat. I want a big motherfucker.
I don't know what you do with those. Number 11, make a paper mache man. Give him a name. Give him a personality. Give him a backstory.
Okay, this one has to be a joke.
Befriend the paper mache man. Tell the paper mache man things that you would never ever tell anybody else. Your deepest, darkest secrets and desires. Suddenly realize that if the paper mache man were to ever become sentient, he would know way too much about you.
Burn the paper mache man.
Interesting side story to this video, but I'll allow
Number
it.
12. Spend 30 minutes to an hour on an old hobby. Pick up your old guitar. Sit at the piano. Fire up
Guitar, B tier thing to do. B tier thing to do when you're alone.
that old RC car. In a couple months, you might think to yourself, why did I ever quit this? I'm doing this all the time now. Number 13. Organize your digital life. Delete old apps. Clean
B tier.
up your inbox. Clean your desktop. This stuff feels good.
It does, but it's not my favorite.
Zach is a zero inbox guy. I think that's psychotic, but I am jealous of how nice it looks. Just like I know that Patrick Bateman or Brad Pitt from Fight Club are psychotic, but I'm still jealous of their physiques. Number 14, travel alone. Nothing changes your perspective like getting out of your immediate surroundings and being in a different location.
S. Dude, the other day, it was the day that the first AI Fruit Love Island video went live. I got a haircut and I got dropped off, like, because I didn't have my car. I was in the shop, and I decided instead of calling to get my ride, I just walked around the town that I was in, which is a town I'm familiar with. I just walked around for 3.5 hours. I went and got an acai bowl. I went to the park. I found a mini library where you give one and you take one. I was doing everything. I found a fucking baseball bat and a bunch of balls. I was just hitting baseballs. Like, was this year one of the best days I had. And it was just like exploring and being out of my space. You know what I mean? I think going and doing stuff by yourself when you're able to. I'm trying to take a train somewhere. I'm just gonna get an Uber to the middle of fucking Philly and walk around, bro. Fire S.
If you don't have a lot of money, just keep it local. Go somewhere that you haven't been before. Or go somewhere you've been a million times that you know will make you feel good. On a group trip, so many decisions are made to satisfy everyone in the group. But when you're traveling alone, you're able to ask, what do I want to do? What do I enjoy? It's therapeutic, even if it is a little scary. Honestly, it's pretty empowering. And it's even less scary with today's incredibly appropriate sponsor, Saley. It just works. And if you're hitting multiple countries like Switzerland, Really? You have to think about another country. And you guys scanning travel.
Ad skip. What up, MC? New camera angle is sweet. Thanks, bro. Yeah, this is truth camera because this one is dead. I'm just letting it charge up for a little bit. So, like, when we go to do advice forum, I can have it on. And also, we're doing the podcast tonight. I forgot to say that. We're doing the podcast later tonight, so I want the camera to be on during the podcast. Are you ready for Drake? Drake May? I don't even know. Like, am I ready to play the Patriots? Yeah.
Cancel subscriptions. You still have that Tubi subscription that you got 6 months ago so you could watch Twisted House Sitter. Are you going to watch Twisted House Sitter again? And while you're at it, delete ChatGPT. Sam Altman is a freaking lunatic. He's in charge of one of the most powerful pieces of technology in world history, doing widespread surveillance of U.S. citizens and stuff. Apparently, surprisingly, ChatGPT is in a very vulnerable position right now. They're about to IPO, and they are in like crazy debt. And there's this thing going on called Quit GPT. If enough people do it, it could really f them up. And I think that would be hilarious. I hate all these guys, and they all seem like super untouchable, but I think we could like ruin this dude's year, at least.
Fire. S tier. They're all so fucking weird, bro. When like even when you just get into it and like scratch the surface of the people in charge of running AI, or like, dude, watch like 10 clips of the owners of Palantir. And you'll realize, hate that. Ooh, this is the guy in charge of this? Not my favorite guy. Kind of feel like this should just be like a thing for the people, you know? I don't know. It feels terrible. I hate it.
Number 16, draw. Now, I do not consider myself a visual artist.
C for me. I'm not a big drawer, honestly. And I've just accepted that I'm not a big drawer, but I understand why it's good.
At all. But I do find that sometimes the best way to plan something out or to get a project off the ground is to just put pen or pencil to paper and draw. A lot of our merch designs start in a notepad. Our logo started as a drawing. And if there is a voice inside of your head that's telling you that you suck at drawing, you look that voice in the eyes and you say, shut the hell up. All right.
I do suck at drawing.
Right? And then the voice is like, but it's me that burned you. With 5-minute stretch routine. Number 17.
Had to scare the paper mache, man.
Stretch. Just search 15-minute stretch routine. If you're not very limber,
B tier.
Search low impact 15-minute stretch routine. When we did the 30-day health challenge last year, stretching was one of the things that we did that I thought made the biggest impact on my life. I'm starting to get old. I know, I don't look it, but I am. I know. Guys, stop. You're embarrassing me. And I'm starting to think about what kind of old person I'm going to be. And by maintaining tissue elasticity and structural alignment now, you can ensure that your future self retains the independence to like move around. Personally, I want to do everything.
Yeah, bro, I need to stretch more. I need to stretch more, bro. I should stretch right now, but I'm not going to. I definitely have to become more I've always wanted to be like super flexible, and I just never commit to like doing a stretch routine. Like I've really never been able to consistently like I want to touch my palms to the ground, head between my legs type shit. That's what I'm aiming for.
Everything I can so that I can still dunk a basketball when I'm 95 years old. Just ripping 360 jammers is like one of my greatest joys in life. So if I lose that, then I don't know what I'm going to do. So I'm stretching every day. Number 18, inventory your kitchen. Look through your cupboards. Look through your fridge. Throw away stuff that's expired or gross.
Good. Another B tier, though.
Number 19, learn some words and phrases in another language. Notice how I didn't say learn an entire other language. That is intimidating and seems so impossible that...
Dude, learning a little bit of Spanish is tough. I get Truth to teach me a little bit of Spanish every now and again. I can't retain it, but like if I heard it, I would know.
It's hard to start. But if you set out to learn a few words, a few phrases, that seems totally doable.
Oh, hello, Kobe. Fahren Sie zurück nach München? Good boy. Good Hund.
Plus, it's super fun to drop some specific phrase on your friend's grandma or speak Italian at Olive Garden. Buongiorno, ciao bella.
My grandma
Number
only
20,
speaks Italian,
go
and
for
I
a
can't
ride.
talk to her. I'm not gonna lie.
Bikes, skateboards, rollerblades, one wheel.
Bike
The
rides
most
are tough.
dangerous way
Bike
you can
ride
still not look cool.
Is up
If you're
there with
watching this
walk. I would
video
say
at
bike
night
ride
and you're
is
alone,
also A.
Leave this video playing because thanks for the views, and go for a ride, dude. Put on Night Call by Kinvinsky. As soon as the sun goes down, I'm gonna do that, dude. Night ride. Number 21. Cook or try to cook. It's awesome to cook for company, and
I don't mind cooking. I'm not a big cooking guy. Even when I've done it and I've been making something really big. C tier, honestly. It is, I don't know. It depends. Low B, high C.
and cooking is a very communal thing, but so is cooking for yourself. And you can use this as an opportunity to try something kind of crazy out before you have to feed it to other people. Perfect a thing, and then when like your friends come over, you're like, oh, just something I whipped up. But really, you've made it 25 times before. Number 22, write a letter. You want to make someone's day, someone's entire week, their whole freaking month. Write them a letter. Put it in an envelope.
I feel like writing a letter is good, but I feel like anything having to do with slowing down your life a little is going to be like A to B for me. Like writing is literally taking, especially for me, because I feel like I have 1 billion thoughts a second, and having to forcefully write one letter at a time, one word at a time, slowing down the thoughts is so therapeutic. Or like playing guitar, it's not a million thoughts a second. I'm just trying to play this part of the song. Anything to just slow down your thoughts for a minute. You know what I mean? And I think writing is a great example of that. Write more.
Put a stamp on it and send it in the mail. Can you imagine how stoked your mom or your grandma would be if they received a handwritten letter from you, the person who barely even calls? I guarantee she will tell all of her friends about it. Number 23, make a playlist. Algorithms suck, and ultimately they just feed us all the same stuff.
I would say C,
Make
but
playlists
fire.
based on vibes for a certain task that you have this week. Your commute, your workout, a night drive. Make one for your friend. Make one for your lover.
I made one for my girlfriend. Fire. Making a playlist is fire. Because then you go back and you're like, you don't just want to add the songs that you've been listening to. You go back and you find old songs that you used to love. Dude, something I love to do kind of when I'm drunk is I like to go back through old music and just be like, oh my fucking God, I forgot about this fucking song, dude. The nostalgia that I can find in old albums or old artists that I haven't listened to, bruh. Unmatched, bro. Making a playlist is actually fine. Probably
Make
B.
one for your potential lover.
B to A.
Make one for your younger sibling. The only reason that I'm cool at all is because I had a cool older sister who used to show me music. And I 100% believe that. I think that this ticks the same box as letter writing. It's kind of like a lost art. And it used to be really meaningful and special.
Yeah.
And I think that we've lost it over time because
I kind of... back to the other video, and it was like feeling nostalgia for a time you didn't feel. I feel like making a mixtape and like putting it on a fucking disc is something that I would have fucking loved. I would have loved to make a cassette tape or a fucking like a CD and put a bunch of songs on it. I feel like that would have been dope as fuck. That physical action, I do miss, and I never got to do it.
of blind convenience. Number 24, do a weird meditative thing that you never would have thought to do. Try a guided meditation. Try following a little breathwork video. Maybe you'll love it. Maybe it's not for you, but you won't know unless you try.
Fair point. I have kind of like a weird thing with, I don't know, meditating is like, maybe I should meditate a little more, but I think maybe I've just kind of like dismissed it and said it's not for me. Bye, chocolate brownie. Have a great night, man. My dad owned a record player and had thousands of albums and records. That's so sick, dude. That's so fire.
When I went to rehab, I did breath work, and I was like, oh, man, this is sick because you get kind of high. Or 25.
Yeah, I kind of want to do more breath work.
Visit a cemetery. I want to be honest with you guys. I've never actually gone out of my way to go to a cemetery and do this. I've been on a walk before and just found myself in a cemetery, probably thinking it was a park. But I will say, it's a pretty moving experience. Reading all the freaking headstones. Dang, dude, that guy was a teenager during World War II. Dang, dude, that guy was in his 20s during World War II. Dang, that dude was born 60 years after World War II. Honestly, being in a cemetery simultaneously makes me grateful to be alive, but also less scared to die because I'm just seeing how many people have already done it. Number 26.
Yeah, I mean, that goes back to everything that we were talking about before. Just like anything that gets you to appreciate the now is going to be an S tier for me. So as much as I mean, I don't think when you're alone, you should be like, I'm going to go visit a cemetery today. Like, I don't know. But definitely, you know, I think seeing one is a cool experience. I don't know if I would say seeking it out to do when you're alone is great, though. But definitely cool.
Do a sport by yourself. Go shoot hoops. Go to the driving range. Go hit a ball against the wall. Surf. I want to learn how to surf, and I keep hinting that fact to Zach. And for some reason that I can't quite put my finger on, Zach still never invites me to go surf. I can't.
I just zoned out for like 10 seconds. I think I'm getting tired. Don't mind me. Sorry. Let me go back.
6. Do a sport by yourself. Go shoot hoops. Go to the driving range.
Fire.
Go hit a ball against the
Fire. Sorry. I completely zoned out. Forgive me. Yeah, going to play basketball by yourself. I went and hit baseballs by myself. I was just throwing them up to myself. Anything? Gas. Soccer by yourself? Gas. S, honestly.
wall. Surf. I want to learn how to surf, and I keep hinting that fact to Zach. And for some reason that I can't quite put my finger on, Zach still never invites me to go surf. I can't go surfing alone until I learn how to do it from my friend, Zach.
It's kind of a pain to go surf for somebody that doesn't notice.
Number 27.
I think surfing by yourself would be the best thing. Fuck, I gotta learn. All right, fuck. This summer I gotta learn how to surf. I have to.
Rearrange / redecorate your room. We made an entire video about interior design, and it was one of our most successful videos that we've ever made, which was a surprise. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Number 28, go to a museum. Museums rule. Galleries rule. They got
museums fuck. I don't know.
They have museums for farm equipment. They have.
This is one of those things with like that feeling you have when like you feel like you don't want to do something, but like, you know, if you went, it'd be cool. I kind of get that with museums. I don't know why.
Museums that are just dead rich guys' nice houses that you can go walk around in. A lot of museums are cheap or free. Number 29, fight the ocean.
Yes! S.
If you live near the ocean,
S.
go freaking fight it.
S.
I wrote this as a joke, but now that I'm thinking about it, it probably is very good for you. Just if you're frustrated or mad or lonely, just go freaking fight the ocean until you're exhausted.
Dude, who here has fought the fucking ocean, bro? I thought when I was a kid, like, I was an insane person. Like, I didn't see anybody else doing it. And then now, I feel like everybody's an ocean fighter. I was such a big ocean fighter when I was a kid, bro. Like, I dead ass would, like, punch the ocean and dive at it and kick it. And I would act like I was in a fight with Poseidon because I was really into the Percy Jackson books. And I would act like Poseidon was dead ass, like, fighting back with me.
I guarantee you won't win. If you do win, post a video of you fighting the ocean and tag me. Number 30, go to a movie. Going to movies alone is an absolute flex. It just, whenever I see a guy at a movie theater alone, I'm like, damn, that guy is confident. You can't talk in a movie anyway, so So it's kind of like you're alone anyway.
Haven't really
And what
thought
are
of that.
the
I kind of like it.
Benefits of seeing it with another person,
Bing.
so you can talk about it afterwards. Oh, did you like the movie? Oh, did you like the movie? Fucking lame. Number 31. Eat at a restaurant. Just like going to the movies alone, eating alone is a flex because
it is.
It feels very intimidating, and like people are going to assume that your wife just died. So this one might be the hardest, most awkward feeling one.
Hell no, bro. Going out to get breakfast by yourself and getting like a coffee and a breakfast sandwich. Going to the bar alone, I could see that. I could see that. I could see that. What, you want a recap of my conversation with Truth? I was just telling him he has no imagination and that I'm super cool for fighting the fucking ocean.
On the entire list, but I promise you, when I see someone eating alone, confidently just sitting at the bar, reading a book.
DDK, I believe it, bro. I believe you. I believe I was muted.
That is a vibe. Number 32, make plans. All right, we got two options here. First, make plans to do by yourself. Like if it's a Thursday night and you know that you're going to find yourself alone this weekend for whatever reason, you will get so much more done.
I think, yes.
And feel so much better if you make plans now.
Have shit to look forward to. This is just like in life, bro. Just have shit to look forward to. Like, I feel like I get a lot of nostalgia thinking about the nights before things. Like the night before the first day of school, the night before the field trip, the night before a vacation. That feeling that you have, it is replicable. Just make shit for you to do. Have things to look forward to. Have a concert coming up, or plan a party. Like we're having a party in like 2 weeks. I'm excited as fuck. I'm real excited. I'm looking forward to it. It's on my calendar. Like, have shit to look forward to, because that is one of the best and most easily replicable feelings.
Instead of just waiting till Saturday morning to roll around and you're like, what do I do? Second option is make plans with other people. I think I find myself in these awkward, lonely days a lot because I didn't make any plans. And then I rush hitting up like half my contact list to see if anyone is around and wants to do something. And by then, it's too late. And I start thinking, nobody freaking likes me. But in reality, they all just made plans earlier. The older we get, the harder it is to just spontaneously link up with your buddies. So instead of scrolling through your friends in alphabetical order to see who's around, hit up a friend with a more intentional plan to do something later in the week or later in the month. Listen, one of the most important things that I've learned since we started this channel is that I am not unique. No matter what I'm dealing with or have had to overcome, there's a ton of people out there that are dealing with the exact same thing.
Facts.
So, hopefully some of this stuff can help you, or if like maybe someone you know, send it to them. Whenever I'm bummed and I talk to Jesse, he's always like, have you been outside today? And that is incredibly annoying, but most of the time he's right. And the only reason it's annoying is because I know he's right. I just don't want to do it. Just taking a walk or running some errands can snap me out of a funk and remind me that the world is actually pretty sick. Thank you guys for watching. This is
great
not
video,
a
W Speed
comprehensive list. So if you have things,
W Speed, bro, great video. Yeah, bro. I mean, I talk about this a lot, where it's like when the lights are on in your room, try to remember the way everything is while you have it, while you like it, because the lights are gonna go off. You're gonna be in a funk. You have to remember. You have to remember where the light switch is. You know what I mean? Because the lights are gonna go off, and you're gonna have to figure out how to get that shit back on. You know what I mean? I just said, you know what I mean, like 20 times. My fault. But great video. Yeah, I think learning to value your time and learning how to make the most of it, and not like having a phone is such an interesting thing, because it is designed to take your free time, and it's supposed to feel like in the moment, like it's fun. It's okay. Yeah, I'm like, it literally convinces your brain, like, this is my free time. This is what I want to do. And all you've done is scroll for 3 hours and not retain a single thing or any sense of accomplishment.